and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only one.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Curry against Harden. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off target from outside. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And there's the pass to Melton. Harden against Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Drills the three-pointer.
And over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
They set the pick. It's Curry outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing up.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And so it's Golden State with it. 76ers getting the bucket.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Harden's shot is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Curry outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Warriors. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And guys, for the Warriors, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
They throw good, James Harden.
From six-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points last game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Melton against Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. It's stolen by Green. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside, and their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The 76ers leading by 16. Harrell a screen on charge. Beverly the pass to Harrell. And the layup falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points. The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there. Emphatic. And he fires up his teammates as well.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Moody the pass to Paul. On the wing, Payton. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. With the shot, drains the 19-footer.
Paul is superb in the pick and roll. I mean, once the screen comes, he's really good at taking what the defense gives him.
Now Wall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Beverly. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Paul.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Paul in at the one spot. Kuminga, no good. Philadelphia leading by 21. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
It's up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Thompson. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Harden. The Warriors pull it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Tucker. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Paul. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got 6.
Harrell simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and then finishing the play for his team.
Here is Paul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A 3 ball. And again, no good by Golden State. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Maxey. And John Wall subbed in for James Harden. Green kicks to Payton.
2 minutes.
Green, the screen. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A steal. And they're pushing it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Payton throws it down hard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Melton. Last game we saw him score 13. Wall finds Harrell. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Beverly missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Curry. charge outside. Back to Curry. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Sharks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Moody.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
The pass to Embiid. Over in the corner, Beverly. The tray. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Wall outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
A look here now at the 76ers. Midway through the season, they have to like where they're sitting. Large and in charge with the #1 spot.
Still work to be done, though, and the real test comes in the playoffs.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
And that is it for half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in its small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title,
Curry against Harden. Thompson outside. This one for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Here's Green. James Harden picking up that last basket. Green deciding where to go with it. Curry outside. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Harden. Embiid with the screen on Curry. Harden dishes to Embiid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Harden against Curry. Looney passes to Curry. The layup missed.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Harden against Wiggins. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And now, with the Philadelphia 76ers, ENT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Curry. Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Tucker inside, defended by Kuminga. Here's Melton. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Melton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Thompson. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Just such a smart player. Thompson with a great read, taking advantage of the lane there.
Melton against Thompson. Melton feeling it out a bit. Up top, Maxey. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now Melton following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Harris kicks it to Tucker. Tucker a screen. Melton against Thompson. Launches a three. Melton, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Paul. Tipped away. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Wiggins. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 13 feet away. Melton, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And, you know, that's going to be free throws. I mean, the length and quickness of Wiggins forcing the defender's hand there.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Wall dishes to Reed. Pass to Harrell. Reed, a screen on Payton. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Reed.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
And so it's Philadelphia in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Saric. Corey Joseph is out there with Moody. Then there's Payton. And it's Lamb at the 4 spot. Now here's Beverly. The dish to Reed. Good. Nice job down low. Reed's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Passes it to Saric. Outside, Lamb. The pass to Moody. Fires the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Joseph. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Beverly. There's the drive. From deep. Wall. No good there. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Moody the pass to Payton. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here is House, covered by Saric. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Saric. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Saric dishes to Green. And a wide open look for Lamb. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Wall. Some solid defense from Saric.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that one's good. Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Here's Beverly. Following the basket by Draymond Green. And he drives in. And Beverly kicks to House. Another miss by Philadelphia. Reed with the steal. Harrell, that's good.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is, and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Saric. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Beverly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to House. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Daniel House. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Patrick Beverly, and James Harden has subbed in for John Wall. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Harden. Reed a screen. Harden the pass to Reed, and that one drops.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Kuminga. Down low. Got a piece of it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Warriors substitution, Stephen Curry.
Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. The shot misses. Harden with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Montrez. Monster defensive effort tonight. What were you able to take away from them?
And we got in that airspace. We didn't let them get anything easy. Every time somebody caught the ball behind the three-point line, we made sure that we had our heels above the line and made them drive the ball. We was talking at a high level of communication all night, and they did a great job on both ends of the floor, really.
Well, you were certainly connected defensively, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Make your hell gaming.